Good evening and welcome. The news breaking today that O.J. Simpson has died no doubt stirred vivid memories for many Americans who were captivated by a seemingly irresistible saga during the 1990s. The unlikely story of a charming and telegenic football star turned actor and pitchman who was accused in the vicious 1994 murders of his ex-wife and her friend and was later acquitted in perhaps the most sensational and closely followed criminal trial of the last century. The not guilty verdict left the country sharply divided. Terms like white Bronco, if it doesn't fit, slow speed chase, all became memes before there was such a thing. Simpson's family announcing his death today, coming after a battle with cancer. Tonight, in death as in life, the name O.J. Simpson evoking sharp reactions. Cynthia McFadden reports.
The trial of the century and the death today of the man at its center, O.J. Simpson, brings back the long legacy of a trial that concluded nearly 30 years ago.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder.
That not guilty verdict in the brutal murders of his former wife and mother of his two children, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ronald Goldman, reverberated around the country. Met by outrage by many who believed he was guilty and that there was a mountain of evidence that proved it.
This prosecution team didn't lose today. I deeply believe that this country lost today. Justice was not served.
While many in Black America cheered what they saw as justice, so often denied in their community, finally done. The nation had been captivated just 5 days after the murders on a Friday night when 95 million TV viewers watched as Simpson in a white Bronco, driven by a former teammate, led officers on an hours-long low-speed chase, reportedly holding a gun to his own head.
He has been charged with 2 counts of homicide.
Finally, he surrendered to police. Within months, Simpson went to trial, which was broadcast daily, much of the public following each day's testimony, judging the evidence in the 8-month trial for themselves.
Now that I did not, could not, and would not have committed this crime.
The trial highlighted many of the fractures in the country's legal system, bringing together celebrity, race, and the power of money. The defense team, dubbed the Dream Team, was made up of super lawyers who were able to both undermine the state scientific evidence.
All right, would you show that to the jury, Mr. Simpson, in that manner?
While also capturing the jury's attention with their mastery of courtroom theatrics.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
And the jury did acquit. A man who until the trial had led what appeared to be an accomplished life. He rose from poverty, becoming one of the greatest football players to ever play the game. A college star at USC, Heisman Trophy winner, and a record-setting player with the Buffalo Bills, who became known as the Juice. He went on to star in commercials.
Nobody does it better than her.
And television and movies. And while he was acquitted of murder, his life afterwards spiraled downwards. In a civil lawsuit, he was ordered to pay over $33 million to the victims' families, most of that debt left unpaid. He returned to court multiple times over the next several years for traffic violations, even pirating cable TV. But it was a Las Vegas robbery in 2008. Simpson said he was taking back personal stolen property that ultimately sent him to prison.
Count 1, conspiracy to commit a crime. Guilty. Count 2.
He served 9 years. He died yesterday at 76 from cancer. His family said he was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. Fred Goldman, Ron Goldman's father, did not mince words. It's no great loss to the world. It's a further reminder of Ron's being gone.
And Cynthia, O.J. Simpson would often say the jury found him innocent.
Well, that's right, Lester, but our justice system, the jury doesn't decide innocence. They found him not guilty, and that is something different. An acquittal, at least in this case, became part of his own prison as the downward spiral of his life afterwards attests.
All right, Cynthia, thank you. And for more...